What up, Legends? It's Dean. Rubber Duck Bath Party is a project that I got put onto by NFT Nate, and when he told me about it, I just knew I had to check it out for myself. It wasn't actually the art that caught my attention about this project, but rather the utility. Although the art is incredible and I want to get into that, I also want to spend some time talking about the utility of this project and what they have planned in the roadmap, because the future of this project is very unique and it's not something that I've seen in other projects. So I'm super excited to cover this project and a few others in this video. Make sure to stick around for the whole thing so you don't miss out. And please like, subscribe, turn on notifications, because I make NFT videos every single day. So here's the art style here, and what I like about it is the very unique line. So we haven't yet seen, well, at least I personally haven't seen a collection come out where the lines are this whole dotted line style. I know right now that the new meta is the thick line style, but like NFT Nate said in the video, he had a really good point. This unique attribute is very easy to use in future collaborations. For example, say a project like Doodles want to collaborate with Rubber Duck Bath Party, they could simply make a Doodles version of this dotted line art style, and it's very unique and it's going to be very, very recognizable. Think of projects that look similar to Doodles. You already know that whole color scheme that they've got going for them. Here's what I meant by the uniqueness in the utility of the project. They've got these thing called bath parties, and your rubber duck is essentially your pass to get into them. These parties could be anything. They could be social events. They might even be opportunities to meet with new people, good networking opportunities. And what is very interesting is every time you go to one of these buck parties, you actually send your duck in and you get new traits. So here's a sample here. You can go to the party, click the duck, and then you get a new trait. So you have a new shirt, and this can change the rarity of the duck. It might get rarer, it might get more common. So not only do you have the opportunity to make a standard duck a rare duck if you get lucky, if you go to enough parties, but it's ever changing. And I view it as if having your passport stamp whenever you go overseas, you get the stamp in the passport, well, you get the rubber duck trait saying, hey, you went to this party, it changed every time. It could be unique to that party. For example, they might have a party with someone special there, and they might have a unique attribute put onto the ducks of that special person, a representation, and that's just something to keep memory, and also that could lead to further things. And I also think about the possibility of playing on the fact of not actually going to any parties and keeping a virgin duck as such, one that hasn't been added any attributes. Is there going to be a special party maybe in a year's time saying, hey, only the virgin ducks can come to that? So there's going to be a whole lot of ways to play this, and it does mean to me that people would want to have more than one, because someone might want to keep one as a virgin, someone might want to send one to every single party, someone might want to try flip one. So I think people are going to try to get more than one of these. I'm personally going to try to get more than one of these for that reason. I think there's going to be a long-term value in these rubber duck parties, and particularly when we see what exactly they are. We have a team that is very open and honest about it. They haven't announced any specific information as to what this party is, and I think that's a good thing, because in my mind that's taking the approach of under-delivering and over-promising. The reason for that is because if they come out and make all these high quality expectations and promise all these things and don't fulfill on that, then people were disappointed. However, when they've come out and they've made it this open type of thing, we don't know exactly what it's going to be, then when they do impress us in the future and they do something fantastic, I think the community is going to be very responsive and appreciative of the fact, and I think everyone's going to be quite happy. Like I mentioned, my personal play on this is definitely to try and mint a few. It's a project that I've recently been put onto, and I'm absolutely blown away. I loved them from the start. I loved them from the art, the uniqueness, the collaborations is a big potential thing in my opinion, but especially what they're doing with these parties. I think it's a fantastic project so far, and I'm very, very excited for the mint. Another thing that I like is they're using a proven artist. The artist behind the project has 793,000 followers on Instagram. That is a massive amount for two reasons. Not only is he proven and someone who's done this for a long time in the space, but also it means that he has the following to sell out the collection. As people see on his Instagram, he starts posting about the art, which he has done. It's going to get a positive result, and it's going to push people into the Discord, going to get them excited for the mint. If you were following an artist for many, many years and he comes out with a collection and he's known in the space, you're going to be very, very likely to try and mint it yourself. And that's what I'm seeing here. Not only is the art good, the utility fantastic, but it's done by a known artist. It's not some random person. And again, this has me very, very excited to mint a few of this project, but please do your own research before investing. I'm just some random guy on the internet who likes making videos about JPEGs. The next project that I want to cover is Wonder Powers. This is a project that is definitely sticking to the thick line meta. We know it's hot right now. We know these projects are doing well, and it definitely has the opportunity, just based on an art basis alone, to sell out and have a successful post-market price action. I will have to tell you though, the utility of this project isn't that special. The roadmap wasn't crazy. However, I believe just based on an art perspective alone, it is going to carry the project into the future, and they will do quite well. Let's go over the website. Let's talk about the roadmap and some FAQs before getting into the next project of the video. I do want to highlight that they have 65.3k followers on Twitter, so they do already have a big following, and I do believe that the reason for this is because people are seeing the meta right now. It's that thick art style. This is a project that encompasses that correctly, in my opinion, and people are just super hyped for projects like this at the moment, and I do think that this is going to be the meta for a little bit longer. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I definitely think we are going to see a lot more projects come out with this thick style, and they are going to do quite well in the aftermarket. So there's not much on the website in terms of roadmap and utility. We do have the Wonder Map here, and they say we continue to create delightful art and work on developing and growing our community and the Wonder Plus brand and the Wonder Powers brand. We have plans to start an online gift shop and an array of products and collectibles that will include items like apparel, plushes, stickers, and more. We'll be collaborating with various projects and talented artists, and we'll be working together to contribute to our future collabs collection. We have many ideas for the future of Wonder Powers, so just join us on the journey as we launch our project and expand the Wonder Powers universe. The launch date is going to be mid to late Feb. We don't have an exact launch date at the moment. The mint price is to be advised, but it is going to be a collection of 10,000. I will definitely recommend, if you are whitelisted, take a step back, see how the sales go, and after the fact you can make the decision whether or not it's worth actually minting. My advice is always to try get whitelisted for any project you can, because you never know which one's going to pop off, and if they do pop off, you can always mint. If they don't pop off, well, you haven't actually spent money, rather just your time. However, that's always a safer bet than just trying to mint whatever it is on the public market and you take the gamble there. That is of course completely up to you. Like I said, I'm just a guy on the internet that likes buying JPEGs. The next project is one that has a lot of hype around it. It's a project that is going to probably sell out very, very quickly, and it's one that I'm very, very excited for. That is Goonies. This is a project that I've covered in the past, and a project that I'm fortunate enough to be whitelisted for. If you watch my previous videos on Goonies and you heard about them and you managed to get whitelisted, congratulations, because I believe they're going to do quite well, and I think it's going to be a lot of opportunity for you. I also know I gave away some whitelists on my Twitter and to some of my subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed and haven't followed me on Twitter, you should definitely do so, but make sure to stick around for the whole video before you do that, because the YouTube algorithm doesn't like you jumping off to jump back on. So I'd really appreciate it if you can just stick around for the whole video. So what initially caught my attention about this project was 100% the art. I think the art for Goonies is absolutely incredible, and it does give nostalgia to people who are fans of Donald Duck growing up. I'm sure you get the same vibes watching this. However, it also throws a ape kind of vibe in this whole badass style, and it's extremely well put together. To be completely transparent, the sneak peek that you're looking at now is probably the best one I've seen. This white style here, the way everything goes, it's just so clean. The art's amazing, and the whole vibe I get about the project is second to none. They have a massive 146k on Twitter, and when you think about the fact that there's going to be only 8,888 available, it is definitely an issue of supply and demand. There's going to be a minimum supply, a whole lot of demand, and that's always good for aftermarket action, in my opinion. Goonies have done a fantastic job of every aspect of this project. Not only is the art good, the Twitter community massive, the Discord community is also strong. But have a look at their website. This is their promo video. This is the first thing that opens up on the site, and it's absolutely sick in my opinion. I mean, it's really, really good, and it's definitely one of the higher qualities pieces of art that we are seeing come out right now, in my personal opinion. And the website is absolutely fantastic. We have a lot of big people talking about them. We've got Kosher Plug, we saw Pasta, Bento Boy. A lot of the big influencers have been and continue to speak about Goonies. NFT Nate's there as well. There you go, mate. Hopefully I've made the cut. You don't know. But we do see a lot of big people speaking about Goonies, and the reason for that is because everyone can see the quality of the project. The art is amazing. There is so much hype coming, And everything about this project, in my opinion, is fantastic. This is definitely one to keep an eye out for. What I like about Goonies is, you may not know this, but they are working on a game, and it is going to be similar to, say, a Mario Kart style game. However, you can tell it's going to be a lot more realistic. This is going to be the karts. You're going to use your Goonie to drive, I believe, and I think that is absolutely incredible. And personally, I was a fan of Mario growing up. I was a fan of Donald Duck growing up. This project just makes perfect sense to me, and I'm very, very, very excited for this one. Out of every project that I spoke about on this video, this is definitely the most hype one in my opinion, and the mint's only a few days away. So I can't wait to wake up at 2 a.m. and see how this project goes. Having a look at the roadmap, you can see that your distinctive NFT will be the avatar in our Goonies Gang Race game. So that's what I just spoke about. We have 3D collectibles. The Goonies community will vote to choose 4 NFTs from the collection to turn into 3D collectibles. These limited edition collectibles will be sold only to Goonies holders, while a select few will be a gift. Merch. The Goonies Gang merchandise store will unlock multiple drops throughout the year. 0.25% of all sales proceeds will be added to the Goonies community wallet. This wallet will be dedicated to funding Goonies game community functions. Ownership. You will own Goonies OBG and FBX files. These files will be handed over to you with all intellectual property rights to your character. So I really like the fact that they're acknowledging the fact that you own the NFT, you also own the rights to the character. And in my mind, this isn't on here, this is just something that I'm thinking, but say they do release the game, then maybe you could charge people to use it as a skin or things like that. I don't know what they have planned. I'm sure they've thought of something like that, but we're just going to have to wait and see what the future holds. That's just something that I personally came up with just then, so please don't buy this based off that. It's just where my mind goes, how I see the potential of this project to go in the future. Earn. You will have the opportunity to earn gang tokens. Our official in-game token. More information will be announced soon. Animated series, events, metaverse token. Definitely a project that I'm super excited about, and I can't wait till that mint. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please smash the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications if you haven't done so already. Follow me on Twitter. I run giveaways all the time, and I will see you all in the next video.